Alright, today I have this IWISS MC4 connector crimper, and if you look right here it says 2.5, 4, and 6 millimeter. Model number is LY-2546 Bravo. These do have a locking detent, see? And then when you fully compress it or crimp it, it does release itself. Now if you look here, I was wondering, here's what the actual crimp looks like. You see that? It looks like a cardioid shape. So I'm wondering if this is not just an open barrel connector crimper. See that? Because if you look here, on here you could get one of these multiple crimping tools with the jaws that come out. And if you look right here, this one here looks like it's a C. It does say 6.4, 2.5, and 1. Where is it? Right here. Is that it? No. It's non-insulated. Right here. See that? It says open barrel terminals. That looks like the same shape. Anyways, I wanted to get this, but this is 99 bucks. But if you get this, then you get all of these. And you can swap the jaws out. You can swap the jaws out and not just be stuck with just one tool that can only do one function. Anyways, this is what came with it. In this kit here, it came with these little tighteners. It's the pack. And they all appear to be the same size. Alright, what I'm connecting it to is this Mr. Power MP Solar Charge Controller. Apparently it does everything. And I just cut these off of the 50-foot run, and then I had to retape it so that the cables would match. So this is going to be red, that's going to be negative, and from what I understand, the negative, which is the male, these appear to be interchangeable. Things here. Okay, so that's male, that's going to be female, and that is going to go to black. Yeah, that's going to go to negative. Negative. And this is going to go there, because this goes into here. So that's going to go there. And this one here is going to go to red. It's going to be positive coming off of the panel. And if you look down inside here, that's a male. I guess that's going to go right on top of that. Okay, that does go on. Alright, let's use the cable. This is 10 gauge. If you want, it does look like it's tinned copper. That's what the insulation looks on it. So it's got a pretty thick layer on it. So my guess is that we want it to at least sit into here. That far we'll make it. Okay, so red is here, and red's gonna be this, so red has to be female connector. It definitely looks like that's gonna be plenty. So let's try the, it's just gonna crimp it right here, so I'm just gonna crimp it on that, because that's as big as the jaws are. Push this in just a little so it'll fit inside these jaws here. Alright, let's make sure that we get the same amount on the other one. Since this wire is, the insulation on here is pretty thick, I'm just going to go ahead and score it around there. It's about the same length. It's a male connector. Negative gets male connector because it goes into a female fitting. Female fitting goes into here. Alright. I guess we could take a little bit more off of there. Alright, so that's how I have it set in there. Just have this flush. The back part of this is flush to the outside. So I did have to pinch this in a little bit so it would fit inside there. And let's see, male, negative. Negative is going to go into here. The female fitting. And I just have the insulation butted up to the actual connector. Oh, that's nice. See, this is why I want to get a an actual crimper, because that's what they do. So they crimp. So that is on there nice and tight. So you put this on here. This perforated section, corrugated look, goes in. Let's see, let's put this through first. Put that in, corrugated side goes down. How far that's gonna go. Okay, I can't push it down any further past that insulation. It's got this rubber grommet right here. So let's go ahead and try this. This cup can come down, but this rubber insulator doesn't seem to want to go down any farther. And this is the male end, female connector, the male pin. Does it click in or something? Yeah, it does have does just push right in. So you will have to pull this insulator down, or this rubber gasket down, so this can get a good, so that connector can push in. All right, now that we have that there, put this over top of it. Okay. Anyways, that was as far as I could get it hand tight, and maybe that's designed to do that. So, okay, well, looks like a solid connection for sure. What's this? Break it loose or something? What's this? I have no idea what those are for. This looks like it goes over this. And this lines up with this. Ooh. Ow, fuck. Okay. That's on there. That definitely looks good. And this can go into here, like this. So negative to negative. And here, this is the, what do you call it? The panels, photovoltaics, and batteries. Let's do the next one. So female connector to male fitting. Do the same thing. Ooh. The furthest one out here is for the 10 gauge. That's all I'm doing is just lining the backside up with this flush with the actual crimper. And then inserting it like so. Insert it until it's flush to the insulation. That's it, and then crimp it. That is definitely a pretty crimp for sure. Look at that. Yeah, that's gorgeous. That is not going anywhere. So I'm pulling this rubber piece down below the insulator, so I make sure that this connector does have fits and seats fully into this. Perfect. Okay, I guess one is for the female and this one's like for the male or something. I don't know. Alright, let's say that's good. Look at that. There's no gap between those. Those are solid connections for sure. Alright, well that's it. That's how to crimp an MC4 connector. An MC4 connector tool. Remember to crimp it when it's fully crimped. It'll undo itself like that. And if anybody knows if an open barrel connector will work. Right there, see it? Open barrel terminals, 10 to 12 gauge, 20, 18, 16, and 14. So I don't see why that is not the same thing. Why do they have you buy this instead? I think this is exactly the same as this, an open barrel terminal connector. See these jaws here, I guess you could replace them, but I don't know if they have, you have to use these to do it, and these are quick adjusting, quick. You can change dies, that's what they're called. Change these dies in seconds. And I think I would rather have this anyways, because look here. If you get this one here, the 150, one for 150, it has a 9-inch handle on it, and you can do, see it? See the difference in the handle size? You can do these lug terminals, you know, 6 to 4 gauge wire, like that. So your battery terminals, your battery connectors, and that's what I'm looking at right there. That's why I would rather get something like this if you can do it that way. Anyways, that's it. Peace.